You survive the first 24 hours. The adrenaline is gone, replaced by a chilling clarity. The world didn't end in a fireball. It just, stopped. This is day 2 to day 7, the week that separates the living from the dead. Day 2, the deafening silence and the mind game. The first thing you notice is the silence. Not peace, but a profound and unnerving absence of sound. The hum of the refrigerator, the buzz of distant traffic, the drone of a plane overhead, all gone. Every creak of your floorboards, every gust of wind against the window is now amplified. At night, you hear things you can't explain. A distant shout, the barking of a dog pack, a single, echoing crash. The psychological war has begun. You fight waves of disbelief, replaying the last normal moments in your mind. The urge to do something, anything, wars with the paralyzing fear of the unknown. This is the day you must conquer your own mind, or you've already lost. Day 3, the water crisis. It happens without warning. You turn the knob, and nothing comes out but a hiss and a final, rusty trickle. The system is dead. The realization hits you like a physical blow. You have only the water you can see. A few bottles in the cupboard, the ice melting in the freezer. The true meaning of thirst begins. The search for water is no longer a task. It is your only purpose. But leaving your shelter is a life and death gamble. Every open space is a risk. Every potential source a stagnant pond. The forgotten swimming pool is a breeding ground for invisible killers like cholera and dysentery. Finding water is only half the battle. Making it safe to drink is the other. Day 4. The tyranny of hunger. The food in your refrigerator has begun to turn. The smell is a constant reminder of the clock ticking down. You take a stark, brutal inventory of your non-perishables. This is it. This is all there is. The concept of a meal is gone, replaced by the cold calculus of caloric intake. You begin rationing, your stomach a constant gnawing emptiness that clouds your thoughts and saps your will. The hunger makes you weak, but it also makes you desperate. You start looking at the world differently. Are those weeds edible? What about the birds? The line between civilization and savagery begins to blur. Day 5. The evolution of the threat. The chaotic, desperate looters of the first day are mostly either dead or moved on. The threat that emerges now is far more sophisticated and far more dangerous. You see the signs? A strange marking on a neighbor's door. Footprints where there should be none. The flicker of a fire in a distant building. These are organized groups. They have a leader, they have a plan, and they are assessing resources, and you are a resource. They are no longer just taking what they find. They are taking what you have. Your home is no longer a shelter. It's a target. Every nightfall brings a new level of dread. Day 6. The invisible enemy. An enemy you can't see, shoot, or bargain with arrives. Filth. With no running water and no waste disposal, sanitation collapses. Trash piles up. Human waste becomes a critical problem. The air grows thick with the stench of decay. This isn't just unpleasant, it's deadly. A small cut from a jagged piece of metal, previously a minor inconvenience, can now lead to a raging infection and a slow, agonizing death. Every insect bite is a potential vector for disease. You are living in a petri dish, and your own body is becoming a battlefield. Day 7. The breaking point. 1 week. 7 full days of fear, thirst, hunger, and isolation. This is the great filter. The physical exhaustion is immense, but the psychological toll is worse. Hope, a luxury you can no longer afford, begins to fade, replaced by a grim, hardened resolve, or by crushing despair. You've seen things you can never unsee. You've made choices you can never take back. Survival is no longer a goal. It's a full-time, brutal job. As the sun sets on the seventh day, you are not the same person who watched the world fall. You are a survivor, and your fight has only just begun.